everyone, Magica Addict here. Festive greetings to all of you, and I wish you a great start to 2026. And I don't have a script for this video, I just wanted to chat with you all about the channel, discuss the upcoming schedule, introduce you to our Discord server, maybe go over some comments. Yeah, so this is an informal video where we hang out and chat about modding and go over some ideas, I guess. Our channel appears to be developing well. We are catering specifically to modding enthusiasts. I do understand that players who prefer the vanilla unmodded experience of Elder Scrolls games may not find our content appealing, and that is totally fine. For example, we won't do a lot of vanilla Let's Play series or do some analysis of vanilla Elder Scrolls content. Our focus is modding, so yeah. This is also not a place for people who are waiting for Bethesda to release an Elder Scrolls 6 or a Fallout 5 and they seek news and leaks. We don't do that kind of speculation here. For example, I enjoy listening to King Fan Man, who is a Bethesda fan and creates videos talking about Bethesda games, leaks and more. In one of their videos, they were talking about wanting a Fallout DLC, a single player Fallout DLC. Unfortunately, we all know that Bethesda is not offering anything like that right now. Their focus is on 76. They are not happy. So I added a comment. I love your show, King Fan Man, but you vanilla players are so funny. You keep waiting for Bethesda to release stuff. You guys don't even explore the modding scene. Here you say you would like to play a Fallout DLC today. You know what? You can do that right now if you explore the amazing Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas modding scene. For starters, install just 2 mods which gives you lots to do, and these are your DLCs. Here's your Fallout 4 new DLC. Just add these 2 mods, Fourville and America Rising 2, Legacy of the Enclave, and there's your DLC. For Fallout New Vegas, add these mods, Dry Wells Legion expansion and Long 15 NCR expansion, and there's your Fallout New Vegas DLC. I hardly miss Bethesda content because there's so much out there due to the incredible modding community. I'm more of an Elder Scrolls guy than a Fallout guy, and I hardly sit and wait for Elder Scrolls 6. Every week I'm enjoying amazing content because of modding. So I asked him to, talk about modding in his podcast. He has a fairly large audience, and more people who just play vanilla content should definitely check out the modding scene because they are missing out. I'm sure many of you who follow my channel also will agree with the sentiment. Anyway, back to Magica Addict. I also wanted to touch base on this. We are not a channel that exploits negativity like some of these channels you see here. I have observed that Bethesda bashing is very profitable. You can easily farm views by talking about Bethesda and its failings. I understand that there's always scope for creating videos by offering critical feedback or suggestions, but I find this kind of view farming really sad. Like this guy, for example, interviews the developer of Wayward Dreams and then sticks a photo of Todd in the thumbnail along with the Elder Scrolls name in the title. I mean, how about showing some respect to the developers of Wayward Dreams? They came to your channel to talk about their game. There is absolutely no respect. And these people are so shameless. Wow, these videos are hilarious and YouTube is filled with such content, It's really sad. And yes, you won't find relentless negativity here. We at Magica Addict are a positive community and we celebrate the joy of modding. I do understand that we are serving a niche area of the Bethesda and Elder Scrolls fandom. So if you are passionate about modding Elder Scrolls games, then you are in the right place. Apart from Elder Scrolls, I also mod Fallout and Starfield. In many cases, I enjoy modding the game more than playing. Alright, let's move on to the Magica Addict Discord server. This is a place for crazy modding enthusiasts. So, we will go over all the channels here, but first I want to talk to you about the channel schedule. I have a schedule here in Discord, but you can also find it on my YouTube channel. The Ultimate Vigilant playthrough series will end soon. We have 2 more episodes to go. I have realized that recording and uploading Let's Play episodes are not creatively rewarding for me. In order to have an invested audience in your Let's Play series, you need to have the gift of the gab, right? Someone like Lyle Schnupp. He's perfect for such playthroughs. He really has a crazy, wacky sense of humor along with fantastic delivery. So I've decided to move on from recording Let's Plays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays will be reserved for roleplay series. Now these are short 8 to 10 episode series with a defined start and an end. Each series will have a new character story. I also plan to include first person commentary to make it more immersive. I will talk about this soon. Thursdays and Fridays are dedicated to quest design, writing and lore videos. These videos are creatively super rewarding for me to make. I enjoy observing quest design and also researching on Elder Scrolls lore. I hope you like some of these episodes on the channel. Any feedback is always appreciated. Saturday is meant for Elder Scrolls modding news. Now, my initial plan was to present 12 to 15 mods quickly, similar to many other YouTube channels. However, I have come to realize that this format does not suit my style. I prefer to explore details, thoroughly test mods and properly demonstrate them to you. So each episode will feature fewer mods, around 2 or 3, but we will explore them in depth and give them a proper showcase. Considering the significant effort mod authors put in, it's only right that we dedicate the necessary time to highlight their work, right? We also started a community chatter section recently, and I feel it adds to the show. If you guys have any feedback on the Elder Scrolls modding news episodes, please add a comment. On the last week of each month, we will continue to focus on Elder Scrolls modding projects like Skyrim, Skyblivion, Beyond Skyrim, Tamriel Rebuild and more. Okay, that will continue. So no changes to that. In our Discord server, we have, of course, a YouTube videos channel. Essentially, it's a feed of all our videos that we upload, right? Then we have modding news channel. Essentially, we use this channel to post links to mods that we want to showcase maybe in the upcoming episodes of Elder Scrolls modding news. So this channel is dedicated to the show. Quest Design Lore is a channel where we discuss all the quest mods that are part of the quest design, writing and lore series. We take a look at these quests in detail, examine the branches and have a discussion on, on specific quests. Recently, I installed the Skyrim Newlands mod called Worm's Tooth and tested the main quest and few side quests. I was not happy with the quality of these quests because the main quest was extremely linear and it was a dungeon crawler. There were hardly any choices to be made. The side quests too were extremely simplistic quests, so I've decided to abandon the idea of showcasing this mod. Essentially, we have a lot of experimentation and discussions on quest design and writing. Here we were discussing a crazy quest design in Underrail. It shows how even a simple fetch quest can get your character to use many skills, so you have player agency at its finest. You can use a variety of skills to achieve your goal, I love this kind of quests. Then we have the Elder Scrolls group where we have Lore Explorer. We talk about Elder Scrolls lore, some map, stuff like that. Okay, then we have a Daggerfall channel, of course, some Morrowind discussion. Then you have Oblivion, of course. And check this out, this is classic Oblivion. Can you believe this? Isn't that amazing? Full credit to Simon, he's a member in our Discord server. And he's an expert Oblivion modder. If you want to mod classic Oblivion, you should come here. Isn't this amazing? Skyrim in Oblivion engine. Wow. Incredible. Here we have Skyrim chat where we discuss a lot of Skyrim mods. Of course, we gotta discuss Elder Scrolls 6, right? I don't care about ESO, but yeah, we have a channel here. And then test music. This is especially made at the request of Alex, who's fascinated by AI music and he creates all sorts of Elder Scrolls songs on the Chimer. Hortator crowned by fate to challenge gods the elves create. Yeah, so a lot of AI created songs here, but we also discussed Elder Scrolls music, like the Gerald Mountains. So that's the test music, and then we have character diary. This is an extremely interesting space. This is where I document my builds. For example, we have the Silverhand Agent series on our channel, and I post the build details here, like what is this character all about and what mods are used, right? And some screenshots, and also all the various episodes of the series. Same for John Francois. We did a Skyrim's companion modded exploration, and we have the build here and some screenshots and some information. Our upcoming Morrowind roleplay series is the Orluk Vampire Fledgling. So our character's name is Duragro Durga, and he will join the Orluk Vampire clan of mainland Morrowind. The goal of this series is to document the Orluk Vampire clan faction questline, roam the Armun Ashlands area, experiencing the strengths and limitations of a vampire character, and adding a bunch of custom challenges for our character, right? So we have the build information here. You guys can pause and read if you're interested. Then we have the content exploration. So what will we do in each episode? We have around 8 to 10 episodes with some quests and some custom challenges. So you can expect this series to begin in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah. So we document all sorts of crazy stuff here. We also have a Nerem build which I made. I document the mechanics of Nerem and also the build. So if you guys join our Discord server and you are passionate about modding and builds, and please feel free to add your character stories here in the character diary section, Then we have Elder Scrolls modding projects section. Every update made by Tamriel Rebuilt and Project Tamriel automatically comes here, so we can see what's going on. Okay. Then I also have a channel for Lead Dunya. I love this project. This project is by the one and only Melchior Dark. Spectacular. Look at this place, huh? Wow. Right now you can actually explore this world space, but the mod author is working on quests and factions. So once this comes out, we will definitely do a series on Lead Dunya. Then we have the mod author of Fully Voiced, Mr. Schnub. So he works on Morrowind mods and adds voices to many of these quest mods. We have a dedicated channel for him. He posts his updates here. We have the Skywind channel where progress updates from the Skywind projects automatically come here. Then we have a channel for Skyblivion. So their updates also here. Right? And then of course we need a channel for Beyond Skyrim, and all of their updates appear here. We made a channel for Lordbound. It's not that active because it's not popular, but it is there. And then we have a channel for another mod project called Alastaran Imperium. So this is an incredible mod by Dominic Graham, 1994. Fairly unique mod of a city in a pocket dimension, set in the First Era. So you will essentially meet characters from the First Era, especially the Alesian Empire. I want to do a Q&A with this mod author. He has agreed for it. There's some amazing creativity and designs here. He will post updates of his project in this channel. Then we have 4 channels for mod feeds. These are self-explanatory. Here we have Bethesda chat, Fallout chat, Starfield chat, Wayward Realms chat, other games, and so on. I also have a diary for my Fallout characters. For example, I'm currently working on a Fallout 4 build. This build will only use traps, mines, and no other combat skills. So no guns, no melee, no unarmed. Traps, mines, poisons, and syringe injections only. So a very challenging playthrough. I'm really enjoying this playthrough, I'm able to do such builds only because of mods, of course. Fallout 4 does not have skills, which is like disgusting. But I've added a skills mod and I'm able to create some unique characters and really loving it. And there are some fantastic quest mods in Fallout 4. I'm working on these. Like Point Lookout was fantastic in Fallout 4. And I've also heard good things about Nuka World Reborn, Viva Nuka World, and Trip to Beddington. These mods have fantastic choice and consequence and branching paths. I really want to test these mods. So if you are playing Fallout 4 or Starfield or any other game and you want to document your progress, you can create an entry here in Gaming Diary. So this is our Discord server. It's a chilled out place for crazy modding enthusiasts, and I welcome you to join. Alright guys, let's quickly go over some of these comments. This person had a comment in our Lordbound videos. Remember, we had this Lordbound celebration week where I uploaded 4 videos. The idea was to honor the work done by the Lordbound team, and we had a celebration week, and that week was meant for Lordbound. So I uploaded 4 videos. This person says, if I was in the business of making videos, I'd make sure to get some videos out for that new mod that no one else has any videos about. But what do I know? Yes, most gaming YouTubers do that. That is not my style. I won't make videos just because something is new. We had a Lordbound celebration week to honor the devs, and that's over. We got some videos out. Yes, there was no point of creating more Lordbound content because the quests were all bugged out and the moderators needed more time to cook, right, and fix issues. Yeah, I will never create content just because something is new. It is not my style, I have a plan, I stick to it. This person had a comment in our Skyrim video, Skyrim 12 update, September 2025. To get more reach, I would 100% be having Skyrim or Skyrim biggest mod project. Just big buzzwords catching more algorithms. Because this is a huge video, man. I appreciate the support and your comment, You mean well. I totally get it. But I'm creating a video on Skyrim, right? The Skyrim modding team is doing some incredible work. And I should mention Skyrim in the thumbnail. I should mention Skyrim in the title. If I use such buzzwords like this, I'm not respecting the work being done by the Skyrim team, right? It doesn't sit right with me. Essentially, I'm not a slave to the algorithm. I don't care about it, So the thumbnails and titles in my videos will essentially be based on the content of the video, right? So thank you for your comment. I totally appreciate it, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, there are many mean-spirited comments on my English and accent. Can't handle the annoying Indian accent. Jesus Christ, I can't listen to the Pajit speak. Now, I had to Google and understand what Pajit meant. Apparently, it's a racial slur. Very sad, but what can you do, huh? Okay, seems like a good review. Pajit voice quits. If you can't stand my voice, leave, leave. Damn, I wish the video was in English. Oh, I get many such comments. Extreme sarcasm? What can you do, huh? Oh, please, why? Why can't you have someone who speaks English? English! Well, English is my first language. Many of you may be shocked. We've been speaking English at home since childhood. My parents were from different states, so English was the common language and we always spoke English at home. So what does this guy want? Does he want Queen's English? British English? What do you want, my man? I hope these racists understand that in a matter of 50 years, all of us in this world will leave. Our time here will be done. So this country, that border, this color of your skin, that language, all of that won't matter. I won't blame them. They are attached to this reality and suffer in this reality. A saint or a super advanced soul said this: all things are only an appearance. Maya does have its own reality. Everything is a dream, but even dreams as dreams are real. He was talking about Maya, the powerful cosmic illusion that makes the world and our sense of separate self seem real, veiling the ultimate spiritual reality. It binds us through attachment and ignorance. Starfield's main quest explores this concept, right? If you think about it, when you die, you leave the world. Everyone you know and everything you own is gone. You must cast away all your attachments. What lies ahead is the journey of the soul, which may come back in another body in new worlds with objective to learn. There are theories of advanced souls who consciously leave the world and choose to enter the astral world. They come back to the physical world to help people in a new life. If they choose to come back to a physical world, they become an avatar, a super advanced soul. The Bhagavad Gita is a scripture that presents the quintessence of India's spiritual teachings. Chapter 4, verses 7-8 says this: Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata whenever there is a decline of righteousness, O descendant of Bharata. Abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Then I manifest myself as an avatar. Paritranaya sadunam vinasaya kadushkritam. For the protection of the good, for the destruction of the wicked. Dharma sanstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. For the establishment of righteousness, I am born in every age. Wow, I studied Sanskrit for 3 years in school. I totally sucked at it then. I struggle now too. But it's an ancient language and very powerful, you know. Just like Latin, I feel Sanskrit, it has some power. Anyway, the basis of New Game Plus, Unity and Starborn in Starfield are from certain Eastern or Vedic spiritual concepts. That's my opinion. This comment by a Starfield gamer was an apt description of the feeling when the end is near. Is it really the end? Or is it a new beginning? Or is it the same every time you come here? I would say if a game has evoked these feelings in a player, it has done its job. And they say Starfield has bad writing. Sure, if you don't want to creatively roleplay or use your intuition or do some introspection. Anyway, sorry for going on a tangent. These races must play Starfield now. And there are some people who want me to use AI voices like this guy and this guy and this person too. So these comments are not mean-spirited. You know, they're coming from a good place and I totally understand because I have issues with, for example, the Scouse accent. I have a problem with that accent. So it's totally understandable, you know. So I've started adding subtitles to every video. I've also started sharing the script document in some cases so people can read if they don't want to watch my video. All I can do is add subtitles and maybe share a script document. I can't do anything more, sorry. This person says, I have been having a hard time understanding people. I play movies with subtitles. I have no idea why I can't seem to understand people anymore. That said, your accent is super strong, yet I can easily understand. Great, thanks. This comment by Rangaroo Castle 2654. Magic Correct, I saw this and I had to come and say there were points in my life where your voice cut right through my sadness and made me happy. I love how you pronounce things and your blunt intonations of objective fact. It is truly wonderful and sometimes I seek comfort in your voice, speaking plainly about my favorite games. Thank you, keep doing your thing. Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you Rangaroo Castle 2654. Thank you so much for your comment. And I hope you are in a better place right now. And feel free to reach out via my Discord server. We're always there for you. The community is always there for you, okay? Then we have Just a Sketchbook. I'm a white Aussie. I understand you perfectly. That's cool to think of accessibility options for your viewers. Also, I actually really like the unique way you pronounce Morrowind names with your accent. Sounds cool. Thank you, Just a Sketchbook. I love your comments. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and we will end the video here. I wish you all a wonderful 2026 with lots of joyful modding and gaming. May the divines guard and keep you.